Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving deep today into a really fascinating collection of texts. They offer this, profound kind of layered understanding of creation, prophecy, humanity's purpose.
A lot to cover.
Yeah, exactly. So our mission really is to pull out the key insights, see what they describe as this grand divine blueprint for history, for creation itself.
Oh, no. Big picture.
Might get some aha moments here. Could change how you think about things. So first step, what the sources reveal is. Well, it's really interesting. They suggest God actually set the course of human history before creation even started.
Before anything existed, yeah. It's quite a concept.
Imagine like a detailed 7,000-year timeline and the end of 6,000 years, or they talk about 70 weeks, which isn't literal weeks, but periods of years.
Right, symbolic periods.
That completion marks the beginning of rest in this 1,000-year kingdom.
It's like the script was written beforehand, start to finish.
Totally. Like the whole cosmic play was already cast, directed before the curtain went up.
Precisely. And what's really insightful there is the idea that time itself, well, it's a created thing.
Okay.
God exists completely outside it, So the texts say God preordained everything.
Everything. Like
from the fall of Hello, that's Satan and Adam, right through to the pathway for redemption, through the cross.
Wow.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? For us existing in time, what does it mean to even try and grasp that kind of massive predetermined plan?
Yeah, it challenges our whole idea of cause and effect.
Definitely.
So, okay, if we accept this grand design, this predetermined plan, where does evil fit in? That's a huge question.
It is, and the texts address it. They describe this spiritual place or maybe state called the sacrificial altar, or Hades.
Okay, Hades.
And they link it conceptually to symbols like the Sea of Bronze and Sea of Glass.
Ah, those are ancient symbols. Purification, judgment.
Exactly. And here they seem to signify a place or maybe a condition where Satan is confined.
So not just a literal spot on a map.
No, more like a state of being, where Satan's influence, this chaotic force, leads to that formless and empty existence we read about.
Like a void. Primal chaos, sort of.
Yes, a meaninglessness. And if you zoom out, the concept highlights God's constant, unwavering vigilance.
How so?
Well, the sources say God's spirit moves over this water, this chaos. It symbolizes constant oversight over the evil that's confined there.
Okay, so God's watching.
Yeah.
Engaged.
Right. And the very act of creation itself, bringing light from darkness, land from the water, that can be seen as God working within this confinement.
Strategically.
Strategically, yes. Meticulously preparing the way to ultimately get rid of sin entirely. God's not just observing chaos, but actively working within it.
Gotcha. Okay, so in this huge strategic plan, where do we fit? Humanity.
That's the crucial part. This deep dive really points to our role to be the image of God.
The image of God.
And ultimately to eradicate sin. The sources use some really powerful symbols to illustrate this struggle. It's an ongoing thing for humanity.
Okay, like what?
Well, first, there's the sea, Bada in the original text, and fish, Mulgogi.
The sea and fish.
They represent the chaotic world system, its material temptations, the stuff Satan rules over.
Okay.
People end up worshiping these fish, so to speak, chasing worldly prosperity, showing their loyalty is to self-interest, not God.
Right, I see the symbolism. What else?
Then you have the sky, Gungchang, and birds, say.
Sky and birds.
These symbolize Satan's influence in the air, snatching away the word, God's truth, from people's hearts.
So it can't take root, can't bear fruit.
Exactly. Prevents understanding. And finally, the land, tang, and beasts. Jimsung.
Land and beasts, okay.
These represent worldly powers, political structures, maybe, and also individuals just living for fleshly desires. Money, pleasure.
And they become enslaved by that.
Effectively, yes. Enslaved by Satan through those desires.
Wow. Okay, so sea, sky, land, fish, birds, beasts, all symbolic.
Very symbolic. And this leads to a really crucial point. If these are symbols of evil and worldly desire, then for humanity to actually become God's image, they have to overcome these things, rule over these beasts, birds, and fish.
Rule over temptations, worldly systems.
Precisely. The sources really emphasize that embracing the word, God's truth, is what allows someone to be reborn, to get out of that beast-like existence.
Reborn.
By proving the truth of God's commands, even when it involves suffering. It's presented as a profound call. Abandon your own self-will. Choose God's will instead.
That sounds difficult.
It is. A painful process. They talk about dying to oneself to be reborn. Like a seed has to die in the ground before it can grow and bear fruit.
Okay, I see. So wrapping this up, we've really unpacked a profound interpretation here. Creation where every detail seems to point towards this predetermined plan. God's plan to conquer evil, restore humanity, his image.
It's presented as more than just ancient text.
Yeah, like a cosmic drama. And the implication is that you, listening, have a vital part to play in it.
Absolutely. And if we really connect this to the big picture, it leaves us with a question, doesn't it? It asks you, how are you manifesting that image of God in your life right now?
Yeah.
Are you the one ruling over those symbolic beasts, birds and fish, the worldly desires, the systems, the temptations? Or are they ruling you?
That's definitely something powerful to ponder, a great thought to leave folks with as they continue their own deep dive into knowledge.